Hey everybody, Tobias here, Muay Thai instructor at Hit House. What I'm going to go over today are some glute and hip exercises that I do on the daily or every other day using a resistance band. Now, if you don't have one of these, don't worry about it. What you can do, maybe do some digging around your house if you have like a bungee cord or something. Another thing you could do is find an old pair of leggings, tie the ends together, the waistband and the legs, and boom, you got yourself a resistance band. It's not gonna have the same elasticity, but it's gonna do just great. So stay tuned, let's see what we got. So as you can see, I am in mermaid stance, and we're gonna do some clamshells. So basically the idea is that you're lying on one hip. You can have your forearm, or you can go all the way down, turn forearm, and then from here, have your hand on your waist, and you want to make sure your hips don't rock, your body doesn't rock, but then you just open up your legs in a clamshell. Rule of thumb for me is heels are touching, balls of my feet are touching over there, and then I slowly release. So nice and slow, hold it for about a couple seconds, and then slowly on the return as well. So second exercise is glute bridges with a calf raise at the end. You're gonna be on your back. You're gonna have your hands bracing out on the side, a little bit wider than your shoulders. You're going to thrust your pelvis towards the ceiling. Boom. Now once you're here, you're going to then do a calf raise. Ooh, you can see my heels are off the ground. Then I come back and then I retract back down. So that's one rep right there. So again, glute bridge, thrusting my hips into the ceiling, then I lift my heels off for a calf raise, heels back down, and then my whole body back down. Alright guys, so now side leg raises. Notice how the leg that's laying on the floor making contact with the mat, I'm almost up on my toes, but my thigh is very much touching the floor. I always want to make sure my hips are stacked on top of each other. My forearm creates a nice base. And then this hand, you can have it up towards the sky, you can have it on your hip, and then we're just going to raise this top leg. So as you can see, I'm using my heel as the tracking of my movement. Crab walks from the left to the right. So basically you want to make sure you always have a flat back and that your knees are slightly bent and you're just walking from side to side. Here we go. Then last but not least, we have our sumo squats. Now the most important thing with the sumo squat, you have your feet really nice and wide. So it's almost like a side split, and then I'm going to turn my heels out. I go down, and then thrust forward, down, thrust forward. Alrighty, lovers and fighters, those are some glute and hip exercises utilizing a resistance band or a bungee cord or some other elastic thing you have in your house. If you have any questions, feel free to throw a comment below, shoot me a direct message, and otherwise I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.